Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this week. The 8th of August, we do have another 12 fabrics for you. We have finally gotten over the sale. So any orders that you place today will be processed within normal times again. My sincere apologies for the wait that some of you had to have before we even shipped your fabric to you. We were so overloaded with orders and it was taking us so much longer than it normally would to process your orders. So we are all feeling pretty relieved. One, to not have that workload hanging over our heads, and two, to be able to get back to the level of service that we like to be able to provide you all. So rest assured, any orders that you place today will be processed, fulfilled, packed, sent to you within a couple of days. So 12 new fabrics, a nice mix again. We've got some warm ones, we've got some trans-seasonal ones, and we've got some which are really nice for the warmer weather, so some cooler fabrics to wear. So I feel like it's that time of the year where we need to start considering that. Do we want to keep sewing up warm things, or do we want to hope for the warm weather to come back and sew up some cool things? So I've got a few bits of both in there, so hopefully that covers most climates as well, because I know we're all a bit different. It's kind of warm here today, so I'm wearing my warm for winter. I'm wearing my oversized Waffle today, which is really beautiful, but it's got quite a loose weave, so it's not the warmest of fabrics, and I have a sleeveless dress on, so there's not much going on under there, but it's really great for when it just starts to turn a little bit and just get that little bit warmer. It's really good. I didn't actually sew up anything new today. I'm wearing it another Entice Me dress. This is the Midnight Black 250 Modal, which I've used for this one, which I just love. It feels beautiful. Let me show you. Ooh, I did, where is it? Just below my knees, this one. And with the long Harper cardigan, I quite like it. And because it's quite a tight dress as well, I don't feel as out there if I've got the cardi on over the top, covering it up a little bit. Okay, new fabrics. This one you have seen this print before, but this is a different colourway. So this is a brushed waffle, which is just gorgeous, and it's called Safari in Musk. I love it. So, let me fold that over. You see that waffly texture? And you can see it's a bit fuzzy too, so it's brushed on the right side of the fabric, and then that's your wrong side of the fabric. It's 70% poly, 28 rayon, 2 spandex, and 200 GSM. It's a nice stretch. Not much vertically. There's your drape. Makes an amazing cardigan or jumper. You could do a dress, like a winter style dress as well, would be really nice. But it is quite a cozy fabric. Even though it's not particularly heavy, the brushing really helps to keep it warm. Now, this one, I couldn't find a good match for thread, but we did put it with dark musk double brush poly as a coordinate. Alright, Safari in Musk, brushed waffle. Okay, now I've got a few brushed polys because I think they're quite good as trans-seasonal. I can wear them over all seasons unless it's a really hot day, and then it is too warm for me, but it has to be a really hot day. And it does depend what you do with it as well. If it was a tight garment, I wouldn't be able to wear it as much once it heats up, but if it's a looser flowy garment, it's much easier to wear. It doesn't get too hot. I have quite a few pairs of sachet shorts from Pattern Emporium made out of double brush poly, and I can wear them all year round, and it's no problem because they're very airy. Plenty of wind gets in there if need be. So this one, that sounded wrong, didn't it? Plenty of airflow is what we're talking about. This one is called Mottled Monochrome. So it's just a nice black, white and grey. It's a double brush poly. It's lovely and soft. See, there's some greys in there too. Brush poly has the best of stretch, has really great recovery, has really nice drape, Has so many things going for it. It is so good for so many different types of garment. Just about every type of garment you could use double brush poly for that requires a stretch. Yeah, it's really nice as a tight fitting, so it's really nice as this dress. It's really nice as this cardigan. You know, it's got really nice drape. There's just so much you can do with this particular fabric. So this one you can put with either black 4000 or the white, off-white 1000. So you've probably got something at home already that you can use with this one. We put it with ivory, double brush poly. Being black, white and grey, it's going to go with just about any colour. So you can really mix and match and make this a pretty fab outfit, I think, with this one. So that's Mottled Monochrome, double brush poly. Now this next one is super pretty. It's called Stars on Blush. It's the prettiest pink. It's so not my colour. Look, awful. But I wish it was because it's so gorgeous. And it's got some little stars there. Really, really nice. So, nice stretch again, both ways. Nice drape. And this one I put with thread number 6151. It's not a perfect match, but I do like to go just a little bit darker with thread. If I can't get an exact match, I'd rather go darker than lighter because I think it blends in a bit more. Especially when you just have one single thread showing as well. Like here we've got the whole lot. But you might just have a better match at home already. So this one we put with blush, single brush poly. It is actually a better match in person than it's showing on the screen. It's not too bad. It's not perfect, but it's not too bad. Okay, so Stars on Blush, double brush poly. Now next one, we haven't had this sort of a print before. We've had something, I guess, similar-ish recently, and they did come in at the same time. But this fabric is another double brush poly, and I've called this one the Lush Times because it's a newspaper print. Look at that. Let's see if I can open it up a bit more for you. Isn't that so cute? I saw that and thought, wow, that is so different. And a little bit Carrie Bradshaw. She had a dress, a newspaper print dress, I think. Not quite like this. But it's kind of all turned up different ways, which I think is, yeah, it's good that some's going this way, some's going that way. So it's not overly directional, which will make it a bit easier to work with as well. It's a little English either. I don't know what language it is, to be honest. But it's not my language. Anyway, we're calling it the Lush Times. It might be better because then people won't stop and read you if you're wearing it. I won't be too tempted, but maybe someone will translate. Okay, so nice stretch. Both ways. There's your drape. And we put this one with thread number 1000 again, which is the off-white. And I've actually got a few matches for this one. Sea green, and it's really just all about the writing. So sea green and blue ocean with the blue writing. Ivory, double brush poly, and dark navy, double brush poly as well. To go with these bits here. Beautiful. So the Lush Times. I hope you like that. I just thought it was a little bit different. And let's get it. Right. Now, some Paisley. This one's called Paisley Princess. Another double brushed. Let's get it the right way. I really like it. I'm not overly a Paisley person. I quite like it. I think it's the black in it that gets me. It's that darker backgroundy colour that's there. I think it makes the other colours stand out really beautifully. It's cute. I like it. So, same old stretch as the others. And again, you could do the same sort of thing with this. That make an awesome pair of leggings. Dress, top, pants, skirt, you name it. I put 1000 with this one again because it's got a bit of that background. We could do black. I'm sure there's probably something you've got that will work nicely with this one. Okay, teal, Rayon Modal, goes nicely. Ivory again, it's the colour of the day today, the ivory. And Cupid, Rayon Modal, works really well too with those reds that are in there. Probably can't actually see that they're red from a distance, but there is some red in there. So Paisley Princess. This one might be my favourite for the week. It's hard to pick. It's extra, extra soft. This one's called Burgundy Kisses. So we've had a few of these Kisses fabrics, and it's just a really small little floral print. And this in this gorgeous burgundy colour. Super soft double brush poly. It's just gorgeous. I'm going to have to make myself something out of this one. Might have to steal this last cut and make something. Just a little top or something for summer maybe. Okay. Amazing stretch, both ways, beautiful drape. I couldn't find a good thread to match, unfortunately. This one we put with the off-white 200 GSM Modal. Okay, Burgundy Kisses. Now I have a couple of DTYs again. So you guys really liked the DTY from last week, which I'm really pleased about. I did make it the Lush Sunday special, and I did do that on purpose because I really think it's a great fabric to try out and see how it works for you for summer. I know a lot of people say they can't wear poly, it makes them too hot, and we all know what works best for us. I do wonder sometimes if it's the brushing with the poly that makes you feel a bit too hot, because a lot of the store-bought clothes you wear do contain a lot of poly. But many of you have been around for long enough to know what works for you. So if you know that poly doesn't work for you, then DTY isn't going to be great for you because it's 96% poly, 4% spandex. It is a semi-slinky fabric. It's not ridiculous. It will stay in its fold, which is a nice test. So sometimes we fold fabric beautifully and then we put it down and it'll just flops and it falls out of its fold. So this one isn't so slinky that it can't be folded, which I think is good news. So DTY just stands for drawn textured yarn. It really doesn't tell you anything about the fabric. I think the best description of it is that it's a lightweight poly knit, which is pretty simple. It's just 180 GSM. DTY is generally what brush poly is before it's brushed. So it feels really nice, smooth. As I said, not too slinky. Look, it's got beautiful drape. It's got really nice stretch as well. So you could do a lot of the same things with DTY as you would do with brush poly because it's got good stretch, it's got good recovery on the stretch, nice drape. So you could wear a fitted garment or a loose drapey garment. Either one would work for this. So this one's called Cool Aztec. And I put thread number 4000 with this one, of course. The number black, the colour black. And we match this one with the yellow Rayon Modal and Dodger Blue Rayon Modal. I really like that. That is pretty. What else did we do? Oh, bright light blue cotton spandex as well for those lighter blues that are in there. So that's Cool Aztec double brush poly. DTY, not double brush poly. Okay, so one more DTY. This is a real classic print, I think. It's just navy and white dots. It's a bit Gwen Stefani from her Don't Speak film clip. She had a dress with navy dress with white dots. I don't know why I've always remembered that dress, but I have. Thought it was a bit of a classic. Okay, so again, nice stretch. Both ways, nice drape. We put this one with 3555, navy blue thread, and good old ivory has come up again, as well as dark navy, which I buried here. There we go, dark navy double brush poly. And that's your navy and white dots in DTY. Okay, now I have a woven for you. It's a cotton, 100% cotton, and it's one of the ones that's slightly brushed. But how adorable is it? It's got little raccoons on it. It's just so cute. It's a beautiful colour blue. No stretch to show you with this one, but look at all those little cuties. Isn't that so cute? Nice little pair of shorts or pants or something, or pajamas, just gorgeous. So this is very, very slightly brushed. I think it will soften on its first wash, and because it's 100% cotton, you should definitely wash it before you cut it because it will shrink. Being a natural fibre, it will shrink in the first wash, so please don't ever cut it out without washing it first. And if at any point you think it might end up in the dryer, put it in the dryer with its first wash. Then you've done the worst that you can to it. You don't want a garment that you've spent hours sewing to shrink and be too small after the first wash. That would be, I think I might cry, that would be devastating. All the time that you put into it and then you can't wear it anymore. I think this is super, super cute. So yes, just very, very minimal brushing on this one. Some of them have more brushing than others, and I think you'll probably feel the brushing a bit more after a wash, but it won't make it too warm because there's not a great deal there. So this is nice for summer as well, I believe. So this is probably a nice trans-seasonal fabric. Being cotton, it doesn't have amazing drape. You can see it does sit out a little bit there, and that can really suit some styles. So if you find the right pattern for it, whether it be, you know, a nice dress that kind of sits out or a pair of shorts or pants, be gorgeous. So that's the raccoons, 100% cotton, brushed very slightly. Okay, oh, I had a coordinate to go with that one. We put ash cotton spandex with it. I'll show you that one because that just kind of goes with those little guys there. Okay, now I have another French terry for you, another 2 French terries. This is the same print as last week's Out of Africa, and again it's beautiful and soft like the last one was, and this is Out of Africa in pink. It is a French terry. As you can see from those little telltale loops on the back there. So it's a really lovely soft French terry. It's 90% poly, 7% rayon, 3% spandex, and 200 GSM. It's got nice stretch. It's not too stiff. Still a little bit of give vertically, which is not too bad. Sometimes you don't get much at all vertically with French terry. And there's your drape. It's really lovely. I love this one. I couldn't find a good match. We did have pink double brush poly down as a coordinate, but I think we sold out of that during the sale. So back to ivory. Again, here's our only match for that one. So that's Out of Africa in pink. Okay, this one is pretty cute too. This is our lightning French terry. Isn't that gorgeous? It'd be so lovely in a colour blocked jumper or something, this one I think. I mean, it'd be great all on its own as well, but I think you could do some funky stuff with this one. So another French terry with the loops on the back. Nice stretch. It's got the same composition as the previous one. It's got some nice stretch. Not too much going on vertically. There's your drape. And this one I put with thread 3375, which is a really, really dark grey, almost black, but not quite. So you may well just be able to get away with black. Depends. Depends what you like. We're all different. And off-white modal, again with this one. But because it's kind of a really dark charcoal and an ivory white, there are so many colours that you can put with this, and it would look amazing. Lots of colour blocking opportunities with this one, I think. So that's Lightning French Terry. Sunday special time. This week, I do have a brush poly for you this week. This is a print that you have seen quite a few times before because it's just gorgeous. It's the Carmen print. So this one is called Carmen in muted tones for obvious reasons. We already have a Carmen in black, so this has a black background, but we do currently have a Carmen in black, And the flowers in the Carmen in black are beautiful, bright, gorgeous colours. I think we've got a very, very small amount left on the roll for that one, but we couldn't have two Carmens in black at the same time, so we've just called this one Muted Tones. It's really pretty though, and striking with that really deep black background. Okay, stretch, amazing, both ways, drape, gorgeous. So obviously it's gone, I'm putting number 4000, the black thread with this one. Let's pull that down so that my sleeves don't distract. So black thread, and the rich green 200 GSM Modal looks great with it. I love this fabric. It's so beautiful. So that just matches in with some of the leaves there. Cream did go with it, but that one sold out during our sale, I believe. Champagne is the other one that looks really nice with it too. Champagne double brush poly. So this is the Lush Sunday special today, which means that it is a little bit cheaper for today. So if you haven't tried brush poly before, or you haven't tried Lush before and you're really curious as to what it's about, we'll just make it a little bit cheaper so it's a little bit more affordable for you if you just wanted to try out the one and see what the fabric's like, or to see what we're like. Either one. So this is on sale at special price just for today, just for Sunday. Okay, that's all of them. That's our 12 for today. We have our usual competition on Facebook for a $25 Lush gift card. There's one running in the group and one running on the page. So make sure you enter those. Check out the website, www.lushfabrics.com.au, and check out all of our new ones and our huge range, as you can see behind me, of other already in stock fabrics. Hope you like this week's newbies, and I'll see you again next week with some more. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.